beer tubers, welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Tonight we're going to take a look at something I don't normally look at on this channel, but I have looked at in the past. Gonna try another one, considering the amount of craft beer, or craft cider rather, available in New Brunswick seems to be on the grow. Like really, like apples are a growing business apparently.
Well, hey, here in New Brunswick we like to grow our apples, so you might as well make alcohol out of it, right?
It almost like if you see me go to NB liquor stores now, like they've actually got a real, like a nice cider section now.
Finally,
it's not like 4 ciders or something on the shelf, like Thornberries and a couple of like
2 months ago,
Okanagan and stuff like that. Now
Strongbow.
Strongbow. Ooh.
2 months
now
ago,
you get a whole bunch of stuff.
2 months ago, Rob from the manager at the Quispam's liquor store, and he was telling me, he's like, we've been getting all these different craft ciders, and he's like, it's time that we have our own section for ciders, and that's why they changed that whole beer section around.
And I noticed about that, was it the new one, Somerset Street?
Yes. Actually
has a really nice cider section.
They do, yeah. And
that was really impressive, and KB's put one in as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a look at Angry Orchard's Hard Cider, Crisp Apple, 5% ABV. Was it the missus brought over
oh,
a
this is
a
her favorite drink in the...
The crisp and refreshing cider mixes the sweetness of apples with a subtle dryness, and for a balanced cider taste, fresh apple aroma and slightly sweet ripe apple flavor make this cider hard to resist. Please drink responsibly. Cool.
Well, we've never done anything responsibly, so we're just gonna drink her.
What was it when I was up at Chad's in Ontario a month ago? Was it Paul from PA Brew News, I think, brought craft cider that was a homebrew that
nice.
SJ Pour had made, and it was a bourbon barrel aged cider.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah,
it
was amazing.
Quite the taste to it.
It was amazing. All right, looking at that,
very crisp.
I kind of think that you don't really expect to get a lot of head from a cider, do you?
No, some do, but not for the most point. A lot of them end up looking the same. They just look very delicious.
It could have something to do with like there's no gluten in it.
Yeah.
Gluten free. So I mean, like gluten kind of they use it as a. The gluten in wheat tends to make things sticky, and that could mean head retention too. So, in this case right here, it just dissipates away, just like a Glutenberg beer would. Looks nice. Let's give it a sniff. Ooh,
there's very, very strong Macintosh smell.
Yeah, you get like a little bit of a yeasty tinge to it in the roof, and in the middle it smells like apple juice.
Yeah.
There's a big amount of yeast coming off the top of that. And you also, it almost smells dry in the smell.
You can tell that's a more dry cider than like a lot of these ones come out with that chemically apple taste, a lot of sugar, and it's really just an alcoholized apple juice, but you can actually kind of taste or smell the nice dry crisp apple.
That's pretty much what a hard cider is anyway, just an alcoholized apple juice. Fermented apples. Down the hatch. Cheers. Ooh. Oh man, it's like
punch in the mouth of flavor.
You almost don't taste the alcohol. It really, there's like no alcohol taste. There's a little bit of like that yeasty tannicness in the very back, and then the apples are just this nice
like
apple juice. It's almost like you're drinking apple juice, except for it's alcoholic, and you would not know. I can understand why there's a lot of people who like this stuff. You sit there on a beach at 10 a.m. and you're chilling out. It's like, oh, I'm gonna drink a 6-pack. Ooh, bam! You could probably like drink that in a hurry if you wanted to. That's actually really nice. Like I would take this over anything like a flavored cooler or anything. Oh well, I mean that's just it. Like the whole idea of this, I think this cider movement, it's like to get people away from that whole gross cooler. Like you can have a nice, tasty drink that's still fresh and kind of healthy for you. I love the fact that as it dries out in your mouth,
the full mouth feel.
You get that feel and that taste in the back of the mouth of like apple skin. Yep. Absolutely. That's actually kind of nice. Bite into a Granny Smith and it kind of puts that whole like almost put your mouth into shock. Yeah, that really screams Macintosh apple to me. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And it's good when you can actually pick out a flavor of apple the inside of a crate and trying to guess what kind of apple they use. It really strikes me as Macintosh. It's not like it's somewhere between Granny Smith and Red Delicious. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly tart. It's just this neat kind of apple, like apple pie, not apple pie with the spices, but the apples you would use in an apple pie. Delicious. Not Red Delicious, right? Macintosh. Just delicious. Not just delicious, Macintosh. All right, 4 out of 5. What do you think, Dane? I've had 1 or 2 ciders that's probably been better than this ever, so it's definitely getting a 4 out of 5 for me. Awesome. All right, well, thank you for watching Maxwell Starr's cider review with Dane. Bearded Adventures of Cider.
Bearded Adventures of Cider.
Awesome. We'll talk to you folks later. Cheers. That's good. I like that.
That is a delicious drink.